Would LeBron James' legacy take a hit if the Los Angeles Lakers failed to make the playoffs this year? Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. We back in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. One time for the one time. What up, though? Y'all know what the business is, man. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Box to get you 18% off their all-natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, the whole nine. Go over to thehellblaze.com right now or after the video and check out the array of all-natural products they got. Website, promo code in the description. And, you know, at the end of the day, LeBron defenders going to say this. Pro-LeBron people, Shay Sharp, Uncle Shay Sharp, going to say, well, LeBron was injured and missed a stretch, and that's why the Lakers missed the playoffs. People going to say, well, Westbrook's missed a stretch, and Oklahoma City is still in the third or fourth spot, whatever they're in. Chris Paul missed a stretch, and Clint Capella missed a stretch, and James Harden pretty much, uplifted that team, and the Lakers got some talent that just had untapped potential, but for the LeBron haters, they don't act like it take an impact because, guys like Shannon Sharp and deep analysts like people at ESPN and FS1 are going to say, hey, guess what? They say all the time, guess what? Michael Jordan lost in the first round. He got swept. LeBron never got swept. But like I said before in many of my videos, one of those years was to the Milwaukee Bucks, but it was just Jordan in his rookie year. And I think LeBron missed his rookie year, and the Bulls were just damn near as bad as the Cavaliers. And then the other years versus the 86 Celtics was one of the greatest teams of all time, I believe. Yeah, one of the greatest teams of all time. And, people forget one of those years Jordan broke his foot and was out the entire year and dropped 63 in the Boston Garden with no air conditioning. Okay, but hey, that's nor here nor there. So a lot of people that don't like LeBron or don't like the Lakers or just don't like the constant coverage of LeBron James on ESPN, they going to say, too bad. At the end of the day, he had an opportunity before the All-Star break to uplift his team with 20, 30 games to go to make the playoffs. He didn't do it. And another thing that's going to come out is pretty much he left the East Coast and, Eastern Conference, and now he got exposed. Okay? He got exposed, and a lot of people always said LeBron James had played in the Western Conference that he wouldn't be as dominant and wouldn't have that Eastern Conference streak, which I think the majority of people that look at this with clarity would agree. Because the Western Conference was very, very dominant. It has been very dominant, but the East have grown up with LeBron leaving, and it would be some heat on his butt this year from the East, but most definitely they will be in the playoffs. If you put that Lakers teams in the East, but hey, he's not in the East, he's in the West right now. And James Harden and Oklahoma City all had injuries. I believe Golden State Warriors had some injuries. The Denver Nuggets had a ton of injuries. From Jamal Murray to Will Barton to Gary Harris to their rookie Michael Porter being injured. They had a ton of injuries, and they like number 2 in the West. So at the end of the day, you basically telling me that LeBron James couldn't uplift a team over a Clipper team who lost their best player in Tobias Harris, which they expected to fall. They couldn't beat out a Minnesota Timberwolves team to have, a great time in Karl Anthony Towns really bossed up since Jimmy Butler left and took control of that team, but he got a soft superstar and Andrew Wiggins. You couldn't get past them. You couldn't get past Luka Doncic after they traded the majority of their team, pretty much a lot of players in their team for the unicorn who won't play this year, and you couldn't get over the Sacramento Kings and just teams like that, or you be battling for the New Orleans Pelicans. You telling me that Dame Dollar, Damian Lillard, Dame Dollar, and T.J. McCollum is better than you? You know what I'm saying? Just them better than you. So, at the end of the day, it's just, questions. Of course that will hurt his legacy. First year in the West and couldn't make the playoffs. And then, if he get beat, basically 9 times out of 10, the Western is a cluster. But the way they playing right now, man, easily the Lakers could be the 8th seed. You know what I'm saying? Easily they could be the 8th seed, And they can play the Golden State Warriors in the first round. He can get swept in the first round. Then what's Shannon Sharp going to say? What the LeBron lovers going to say? What they going to say? At the end of the day, what they going to say? They said they did all this talking about how LeBron got swept in, or how Jordan got swept in the first round in the East. He was a rookie and a second-year player coming off a Liz Frank injury, I believe, and going against good teams, great teams in the 86 Celtics. But, you look at the situation, a lot of this is separated by, from the 4th to the 10th spot with the Lakers, that is a six game difference in the loss column and down the stretch. That's really going to be critical. Because a lot of these teams got 56 games already and playing an 82 game season. You know what I'm saying? So what is that, 26 games to go? So pretty much they got to bust a move. They 2 games better than the Timberwolves, 4 games better than the Pelicans, 1 game in the loss column better than the Mavericks. They 2 games behind the Kings and the Clippers for the 9th and 8th spot, with 3 with the other game, with a game in the 1 column. They behind the Spurs, who pretty much was thought to be pretty bad this year with losing Kawhi Leonard, and with DeMar DeRozan has pretty much picked them off. So at the end of the day, yeah, this should hurt his legacy. Ain't no GOAT not making the playoffs in their 15th season, and they pretty much seem to kind of still be in their physical peak prime. You know, he's still in his prime. He still look good. He's still young. Yeah, he had a little injury, but hey, he got about 26 games left to get him in the playoffs. And me personally, I think they will. I think they're going to squeeze in like the 8th or the 7th spot, and they're going to get their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get whooped. Maybe the Nuggets. And a lot of people like that matchup versus the Nuggets. I think that's their best matchup to get into the 7th spot if the Nuggets hold the 2 spot down. You know, a lot of people still would pick them to probably beat the Thunder, to beat the Blazers. They get the Rockets to run for their money, the Jazz. So if they get in, they could be dangerous to anybody besides the Golden State Warriors. But like I said before, you know, the Denver Nuggets are going to get healthy. That's what people don't realize. They ain't healthy. Yeah, Michael Porter not coming back, but Isaiah Thomas just got assignment to the G League. You know, with Morris and Beasley over there playing off to the bench pretty good. You know, who knows who can happen in the waiver wire. Maybe they can pick up Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not bring back Carmelo to Denver to play a bench role? I mean, they bench will damn near be a starting 5. You eventually get Millsap back. You got Trey Lyles from Kentucky off the bench. You got Jamal Murray, Jokic. Why not bring Carmelo Anthony? He do have some type of playoff experience. Those Nuggets did make it to the Western Conference with Chauncey Billups' Western Conference Finals. Isaiah Thomas, he been to in the Eastern Conference playoffs. You know, Millsap, I'm pretty sure, been to the playoffs with the Atlanta Hawks, I think. So you got some veterans that kind of been to the playoffs before, and you got a lot of young guys that haven't been there before. The Nuggets are dangerous to the Lakers. But for LeBron James not to make the playoffs, he can't be the GOAT. He wasn't the GOAT to begin with. He can call himself the GOAT all he want to, but his first year in the West, and next year ain't gonna get easier because Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard not going there. Klay Thompson may go there. Kevin Durant not going there. It's always saying he going to the New York Knicks already. So this could be one of the worst moves of his career, taking a risk going to the West, hoping somebody play with him. But it seems like it's a collective agreement, unofficial agreement amongst players that they don't want to play with LeBron James because it's toxic. You get all the blame and none of the pleasantries and none of the credit when they win. You know what I'm saying? You get all the blame when they lose. It's never LeBron fault. And now he's alienated his teammates. Those young guys, Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, Jordan, I was going to say Jordan Clarkson, Josh Hart, you know what I'm saying? And the rest of them young dudes out there, Caldwell Pope, man, they I'm telling you, it's human nature. They don't fuck with LeBron like that. After he tried to get them all traded, man, they feeling some type of way. You know, they feeling exactly some type of way. And can you fault them for feeling some type of way? I can't. You know, this dude, wherever you go, he trying to change everything, get the coach fired, and that's the coach too feeling some type of way. Trying to get the coach fired, trying to control the whole organization. You know, but hey, it is what it is. They lost to the Sixers today. And, you know, what else can we say? If they missed the playoffs, people going to come up with an excuse. Oh, LeBron was hurt. Like I said before, plenty of guys been hurt. The Pacers are still number 3 in the East, and Victor Oladipo been hurt for quite some time. The Nets lost Karis LeVert. He just came back, but hey, they maintained. Why couldn't the Los Angeles Lakers? Why can't LeBron, if he the GOAT, bring him back from the depths of hell and help them make the playoffs? They got 26 games. But you know why he may not be able to do that? Because he's pretty much pissed off the entire organization. Well, other than Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka, he's pissed off all the players. He's pissed off Luke Walton. He ain't an easy guy to play with. You know, but hey, let me know what you guys think. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. We on Facebook, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you got a business question, inquiry, or sponsorship. We also got a Facebook group. In addition to that, make sure you check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing get you 18% off their all-natural products, soaps, lotions, toothpaste, deodorant, bath bombs, and much, much more. Head over to thehellblaze.com. The website promo code is in the description. Once again, I appreciate it. Let me know what y'all guys think in the comment section. If you want to make a donation to the channel, that link's always in the description. You do me one better. Just continue to share the videos, share the videos, and help us grow. Good fellas.